Enuanom ne adɔfoɔ. This is Son of God Construction Company Limited, and I am Engineer Michael. Today, I want us to learn about how to escape an emergency fire outbreak. Mepɛ sɛ yɛhwɛ kwan a yɛbɛfa so agye yɛn ho, yɛn busua, yɛn adɔfo, yɛn dwuma, yɛn agyapadeɛ ɛfiri agya ahyehyɛ a ɛrekɔ so wɔ wiase afanan nyinaa ne ɔman Ghana. Nti hwɛ video yi ma no nsi na ɛbɛboa wo na wonim da a ɛbɛduru wo so. Nti like, share yi, ɛma adɔfo ne afoforɔ so nya bi nhwɛ na ɔmo nsua biribi mfiri mu. Thank you. Meda ase. Okay, now let's begin. What is fire outbreak? Yɛka fire outbreak a ɔte aseɛ sɛn anaa wohu ne sɛn? First of all, according to common definition, it is an uncontrollable fire that poses a threat to life and property. It is a rapid chemical reaction that needs three key ingredients: fuel, oxygen, and heat. The fire triangle. Remove any of these and you can extinguish the fire easily. Okay? The fire triangle say it all. Remove any of these and you can extinguish the fire. Now, how do you know if a fire is about to break out? Early detection is the key. Here are some critical warning signs. First on the list, smoke. Even a small amount of smoke can indicate a developing fire. Don't ignore it. 2. Unusual smell. The smell of burning plastics, rubber, or electrical components can be a sign of a fire hazard. 3. Flickering light or power outage. This can be caused by faulty wiring and may precede a fire. Sometimes, especially when it comes to the electrical appliance, so be all them send socket, they are fault on it. But obefre electrician wa be no onye da yen using kakra nkra obi wo ho a ne bulb no problem about e ho a na etija pa obesesa no scan won no manage. All these are signs of what? Emergency fire outbreak. It just say fire betumi catch at any time. Obi wo ne iron, especially iron de tunium so e ho ate aye expose betumi electrify you obi ekun obi epre obi ba se obeye ho adwuma pa o se o ni scan to manage ne nkakranka onua we de nkakranka na ekun na ahye we japade ebekun ase we japade am wa hwere bibia. Number 4 on the list is excessive heat. Feeling unusual warning or noticing hot spots on walls or doors can indicate a nearby fire. And number 5 on the list is sounds. Crackling, popping, or hissing sound can be a sign of a fire outbreak. So, insunsanso this way be so making sure, say, first of all, we turn off the meter, then you call an electrician to come and check it for you. Regularly inspecting your electrical system is very important. Sometimes, extension board bako fire biana 5 charging this thing no more loading. They have loaded it, which can cause fire outbreak because every electrical gadget wants to take power, so they will be struggling among them. Now, causes of fire outbreak. Now let's talk about the common culprits. Understanding the causes is the first step towards prevention. Si yehu ekwan a ejahyehyɛ fa so ba eno na first anamo ebeboa ma yetumi a prevent ejahyehyɛ ekoso ewo wiase ene Ghana ha. First on the list is negligence. Many of us ignore these signs and do not pay attention. Number 1, cooking accidents. Unattended cooking is a major cause of house fire. Never leave cooking unattended and do not allow children alone in the kitchen. Obi wa ko baby no eja nkola no ho se kakra no makoka aduane ne hina mwedi. Nkola na wo jom, what education or their mom, what proper training or their mom about how in case there's fire outbreak no en fa no momfa. Mom proper education, so do not allow children to go to the kitchen. 2. Electrical faults. Fault wiring, overload circuits, and damages cause fire hazard. Regularly inspecting your electrical system is very important. Sometimes subeko fiebum na extension board bako fire biana 5 charging this thing no me loading. They have loaded it, which can cause fire outbreak because every electrical gadget wants to take power, so they will be struggling among them. Then smoking. Careless smoking, especially indoors or in beds, is extremely dangerous. Number 4, heating equipment, malfunctioning furnace, space heaters, or chimney can ignite fire. Get them checked regularly. Number 5, flammable materials. Improper storage of flammable liquids like gasoline or paint thinner can lead to disaster. Store them in approved container and away from heat and children if you want to be safe. So this is how you store your flammable materials. Okay, this is how you have to store them. Number 6 on the list, candles. Never leave candles unattended and keep them away from flammable materials and children. Okay, now let's look at how to handle fire outbreak. In case of fire outbreak, what do you do? Deɛ na ɛsɛ woyɛ. Wonim sɛ ɛgya start sɛ ɛtɔ fie na ɛhye wɔ adwuma mu a, the first people to get in contact is the fire service. Now wonim sɛ fire service no so from national line na ɔmbɛba na ofie na hye w'adwuma na hye w'agyapade ahye ɔmba na hye obusua nyinaa ase ahye because obiara afrɛ national line te bɛyɛ busy. The first people to get in contact is the fire service in your area or your district. Area bia government establish a fire service system there. And to make sure so in your district baby out in when your fire service people their nearest address and their telephone number. So they are the first people to get in contact, not the national one. Let's continue. How to handle a fire outbreak. Okay. A fire has broken out. What do you do? If you skip this part, you don't know. You are putting yourself, family, and all your properties in danger. Why that? Now listen. First on the list, find the nearest emergency exit of escape and crawl out safely. Now, when out, turn off all electrical gadgets and appliances by switching off the main meter. 2. Call the nearest emergency fire service line, as I've told you, not the national one. Otherwise, somebody will be biashi pojo. 3. While waiting for the arrival of the Ghana Fire Service, apply the fire extinguisher if you have one and if you can. If you don't have one, then only you have nothing to do. But if you have one, this is how you can apply it. Okay, so remember the acronym PASS for using fire extinguisher. P is for pull the pin. A is for aim at the base of the fire, the base. First S is for squeeze the lever. And second S is for sweep the extinguisher from right to left or from side by side. Okay, you aim at the fire, then you sweep from side by side. Let's continue. Now, what if you don't have fire extinguisher? Yes, so we need fire extinguisher. But you have to make sure you have one. If you are watching this video, you have to make sure you get one at the end of this video, because it's very, very important. Because of one fire extinguisher, we need to we japade in abeshu, in abeshu, we busia, we be a wabre, shebra wabre, also ran a part 4 wako ejuma wabe number 8. Nani in abeshi. Only after watching this video and sharing it to your loved ones, make sure you buy a fire extinguisher. And fire also comes in so many forms, but just get one in your home. Okay, now let's continue. If you don't have fire extinguisher, this is what you can do. Warning: if only the fire is not too much for you. First on the list, find the nearest blanket, shisha blanket, soak it in water. Now use it to cover your whole body. So you find a blanket, you soak it nicely in water, then use it to cover your whole body. 2. Bend down small and walk carefully to save your loved ones. 3. Before you open any door, touch and feel it first. 4. If it is very hot, don't open it. If you open it, you are going to face your death sentence. Since it can explode soon, find the nearest door. If you have China door, sorry, very, very sorry. I'm very, very sorry for you. Your whole family, loved ones, and properties will all burn into ashes, because when there is fire, they tend to lock permanently. China doors ye mo fe na mo jinsi mo nya ade papa mo de mo ntwa until say ja beto mo fiem untumi mbie. Even fire service, when they can, it will not be easy for them to open it or penetrate through it. So avoid it and use the local doors if you can. Now let's look at how to prevent fire outbreak. Prevention is always better than cure. Here is how to minimize the risks of fire. First on the list, install smoke detectors. Place them on every level of your home and test them regularly. Okay, I know smoke detectors, most of you cannot buy it, but still try and get one. It's not that expensive, because one kwa here has seen BBR. Second on the list, maintain your appliances. Keep your appliance clean and in good working order. Always make sure so your electrical gadgets there is no fault on it. If there is fault, let an electrician come and look at it for you. That way you know your life is safe. Dan so because managing na one day ebetija na shoe fee no umba no ejapadi our brain na. Third on the list, be careful with cooking. Never leave cooking unattended, and never let your children be in the kitchen alone. Fourth on the list, store flammable material safely. Follow the guidelines we discussed earlier and how to store them. This is better and a safe way that will help you and your family. Number 5 on the list, educate your family. That is how an emergency fire outbreak plan. Okay, get an emergency fire outbreak plan and spend time with your family and learn this. It is very, very important. So bet show busuya for kwanya ombe faso ajo mo ho afri ejemu. Start say eje sia na se wo ni fie po a ombetumi ajo mo ho. And always know that any time biya eja atofia eshino, men nanti your chances of surviving are less. So nanti pia ansha ubewu, but rather we from club, because when nanti smoke no was through and you cannot breathe it. The air above are all poison. Into the air below no, is what is safe. Into Okroya, you can cross safely and get out. You understand? Then you can call the fire service to come and order your neighbors to also come. Okay, do you also know that you can get fire service equipment, protective equipment from them freely? Yes, freely, by calling the fire service masters. Okay, if you want to know how you can call the fire service masters, follow us, like our page, and watch the next video. This is how you can get the fire service masters, their number, and have in contact with them. Thank you for watching this video. I'm Engineer Michael, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you.